So a shear plate interferometer is essentially a thick optical flat or a wedge plate. So when you have collimated beams hits the shear plate, due to the front and back reflections, it will result in two separate beams overlapping in the center, which gives you the interferograms. So by analyzing the fringe pattern inside, it tells you what aberration are present in the system. So for example, if you have defocus in your optical system, it will result in two, here you have the original quadratic wavefront shifted by the shear distance and gives you the shear wavefront. And by analyzing the optical path difference in between two wavefronts, it will result in the straight line fringes on the interferogram. So a shear plate interferometer measures the wavefront error difference function rather than the wavefront error directly. So the resulting OPD in between two sheared wavefronts are expressing these two functions. So the major difference in between the zero wedge shear plate and the wedge shear plate is that you have a constant term added due to the wedge angle. So for this part of the setup, we built an in-house non-wedge shear plate by using a thick optical flat and a view screen. So we placed the collimation lens of the beam expander on two translation stages. That allows us to add defocus and decenter into the system.
For the non-wedge shear plate interferometer, when the lens is oriented to maximize aberration, you see mostly the spherical aberration from the lens. As you input defocus, you can see that we'll see more and more fringes in between the two dots on either side. This is due to the defocus becoming the predominant aberration in the system. If you add decenter, you don't see a whole lot of change to the fringes. For the non-wedge shear plate interferometer, at best focus we saw large fringes with slight bits of curvature to them. It was difficult to get any single one on screen. If you added decenter, these fringes became more visible and had a higher amount of curvature. If you added defocus, it would take over the amount of aberrations in the system and all you would see is the straight lines. For this part, you can see that we have a lot of spherical aberration at best focus. As we defocus the reference lens, these fringes will slowly tilt. The same thing happens when you move the mirror in defocus, is that the fringes tilt as it moves through focus. When decentering the lens, we had a twisting effect to the fringes. So when we decentered vertically, the fringes from this top side pushed into the center, and the same on the bottom. And when we decentered horizontally, the fringes pushed in from the sides to create a null in the center.
These are the corresponding interferograms that we obtained for the wedge shear plate. For this is the best focus on the good side. This is adding tilt into our system. We notice that the fringes are slightly shifted and tilted. Here we add defocus to the system. Next we see a high amount of spherical, and this is at our best focus, and we can see the fringes are slightly shifted to match the theoretical output of a spherical aberration. This adds defocus to the system, which doesn't change too much from our previous interferogram. This is defocus and decenter with the wedge shear plate. Next, we moved on to our non-wedge shear plate, and this was our best focus. Our defocus, decenter, decenter and defocus, our worst aberration on the flat side, and we added defocus to this on the same side, resulting in this interferogram.